Hey, this is Steve Stearns from HelpMePodcast.com, and today I'm going to show you 5 different tools that I use to help me when I'm promoting the podcasts that I produce. So let me share my screen and let's get right into this. Infinity. Okay, here we go. So the first tool is something called the Promo Planner, and this is something that I kind of put together for myself. If this is something that you are interested in, I'll have a link in the show notes, and I will make sure to give you a copy of this so that you can use it for yourself. So let's just talk about what exactly I'm doing here. So once I'm done with my show, I want to promote it out to the various social networks that I have followers on. And I want to do that in kind of a methodical way. I want to make sure that I'm really maximizing my promotion based on when I'm sending, who I'm sending to, how I'm doing that sort of thing. So I built this to help me kind of stay organized. The first column here that I put in was days and times when I want these promotional tweets to go out. And I say tweets, but I also send them to Facebook and Google and some other things. One thing I should say here also is I think it's very important that you have enough other stuff in your feed so that you're just not promoting yourself all the time, so try to put out some resources and some tips and some different things, look for other people that have been sharing some really good, valuable content that you think your followers will get some value from, and forward that stuff along. Make sure that you've got a good mix of things in your feed so that you don't come across as someone that's just promoting their own stuff. So back to this now. This column here, the tweets, the days and times, there is a tool called Twiriad that I used for this. And it's a pretty cool tool. It's absolutely free. You just connect your Twitter account to it, and it will analyze your followers and your stream to let you know the optimal days and times when you should be tweeting. So I did that, and I put all of that stuff here. Again, don't worry, I'll have a link to Twiriad and all the other things that I talk about, all the other tools in the show notes so you can try them out for yourself. Then what I did was I built these little areas where I can compose my 4 different tweets. So I'm gonna have 4 different versions of this promotion that I'm gonna put out there. And then I thought, well, what are some of the things that I need to have in here? Well, I need keywords. I might need hashtags. I want to know who are the people I want to include in these tweets. And then what are the URLs that I want to include in there? And I do a URL to my site, also a URL to Audio Boom, which is one of the places that I have some shows, and then also Spreaker. So that's where I start. Now, the first thing that I want to do here is I did some keywords already. Let me go show you how I find hashtags. So I use this little tool called Hashtagify Me, and you can search for different hashtags that relate to what you are talking about in your show. And then down here, it shows you some of the related hashtags and also their popularity. So in this instance, even though trail food isn't that popular, it is kind of what my show is about. So I'm going to select that one. It's not a sandwich. It is an outdoor thing, so I'll do that. It's food. It's like an energy bar. So I guess I'll go with those for now. And then what I do is I just hit copy right there, come back here, and I can paste in a list of hashtags. So I'm just going to do a couple for now since we are just going through this as an exercise. Okay, so now I've got my hashtags. And what I do is I compose my tweet in another tool called Letter Count. So this is pretty cool. This tool, as you compose in here, you can check your characters to make sure that you stay within the 140 characters that you get in Twitter. So maybe I would say something like, are you looking for a healthy trail snack out green belly bar on outside health and fitness. Okay, see how many characters I got so far, 98. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to include this person, because they were in the show, so that I want to make sure they know about it. Same with Sassy Girl. I want to put her in there because she was in the show. I want to make sure she knows about it and can share it with her followers. And then maybe I want to do one of my hashtags, like that. Let's see where I'm at now. 135, so I don't have much room left. So I will take one of my URLs, which, by the way, I've already, I guess that's another tool I can tell you about. I already have shrunk these down using HootSuite, but another great way to shrink your URLs down is, so let me just see if I can show you this. So I'm going to take this big long URL here, and there's a site called goo.gul, and this is a great and really quick and easy way to take a big URL like that and shorten it to something like that. And then later you can see different details of your the things that you've shortened and how people have clicked on them. But that's a good way to shorten a URL to try to prepare it for Twitter. So let's go back here and see how we did. Whoops, 154. So we're a bit over. So I'm going to just change this to looking for a healthy trail snack and see how that does. 146, getting closer. Check out green belly bar on, let's get rid of that. And just do the and symbol and see how we do with that. 141. Oh, come on, you're killing me here. All right, just to keep things moving along, I'll do that for now. I generally would not do that. But so once I have that set, I copy it and I paste it back in here, and you'll notice that what it did now is it filled all of these different dates and times in. And the second, third, and fourth one will do the same thing. In the end, you've got all of your tweets ready to be scheduled. And that brings up the final tool that I wanted to talk to you about, which is HootSuite right here. So HootSuite is a great way to schedule some of your different promotional efforts. So if I go back here, what I would do is, let's say I take this one and I would copy that. Now this is going to go Monday at 12. So I'd come back out to HootSuite. I'd plug that in like that. I would come here to scheduling, turn the auto schedule off, and I would select Monday at 12 p.m. and then I would literally just schedule it. Then I would go back to my promotional schedule, do the next one, the next one, the next one, and that's it. That's how I do it. So using those tools and that method, now it does take a little time to set up, as you could see. You know, you got to kind of work with that letter count tool and some of those different things. But once it's set up, it makes it really easy to go in and schedule all of those promotions to go out. You can do the whole thing in one sitting, and I have some of these things out 1, 2, and 3 weeks from when I launch the show. So I get a good long stretch of promotion spread out over time. People don't feel like I'm really hitting them hard, and I can use these tools to keep myself organized. So let me go back here and I will stop sharing. Stop sharing. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful for you and that you can find those tools helpful in terms of putting your promotional schedule together and staying organized. Like I said, go to helpmepodcast.com and I will have all of the links to these tools over there. In fact, I will have a way to, you can drop me an email or something over there and I'll make sure to get you that promotional schedule if it's something that you're interested in using and you find that would be helpful for you. Make sure you check back because I'm going to do more videos like this one, just little things that I do in terms of working with my podcasts. If there's something that you'd like me to cover, please drop me an email. It's sws0926@gmail.com, and I'd be glad to do a quick video to help you out there. So thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.